This front load LG washer is leaking water. Now, I've already diagnosed it, so I know exactly what the problem is. It has a bellow that has a hole in it. To start, what you want to do is you want to come to the back of the machine, and you want to remove the lid. So you're going to have a screw right here and this screw right here. You're going to want to go ahead and remove those. And you want to go ahead and take your lid off. And to do that, you just want to grab it right here from the front and then push it back, and then you can pull it up and off. Okay, so now that we have access through the top of the washer, like I said, I've already diagnosed this machine, and the issue is this bellow right here. This bellow feeds water from the detergent dispenser down in to the machine. And so you can see right here, when I pull this back, there's that big hole right there. So every time this machine runs, water's just pouring out of there and onto the floor. Now there's a bigger issue that caused this to happen, and that's actually because the washer had bad shock absorbers. So these were the shock absorbers that were in the machine. As you can see, this one broke completely off. And then if I open these up, you can see how greasy they are. And the grease is supposed to be packed up inside. And with time, they just start to go bad, and that grease will come down. And then these shock absorbers, they're supposed to be really tight. When you pull on this part right here and you pull away from the top part of the shock, it should separate, but there should be a lot of tension, and you should be able to kind of struggle to pull it apart. And these are sliding up and down relatively easy. So what's happening is, because it's moving so easily in and out, your machine has a lot more give, and it's just going to shake all over the place. And the more that it shakes, the more likely you are to end up with something like the tear that you just saw in that bellow. It's just rubber, so I mean, it doesn't take much for it to tear if the shocks are that bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take that old bellow out and put a new one in. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and pull out the drawer for the detergent dispenser. You pull it out towards you, and you can see right here there's a little tab, and if you press that down, you can pull the whole drawer out. And then you've got two screws that you want to take out. It'll be this one right here and this one right here. All right, so now you got the screws out. You just want to pull this back. It's got little tabs right here. Okay, let's get those out of there. Pull this all the way back. Now it's got two clamps that hold it in place. One that connects right here to your detergent dispenser, and then there's going to be one down here that allows it to connect to the tub, and each one of those uses a Phillips screw. So just take this one off, unscrew it, pull that off, and then you can move this out of the way, and you can come over here and get down in here and unscrew this one. Just pop it off. There's a better look of that tear that was allowing water to leak out. So if your bellow was torn the way that this one was, I would definitely consider looking into having your shock absorbers replaced as well, because chances are that's what caused the problem. So I actually have a video that teaches you how to replace the shock absorbers on your front load LG washer. I'll link that down in the description. That way, if you need to do that, you can have that walkthrough as well. Hopefully I'll be able to help you out. All right, so now we've got our new bellow. You can get these on Amazon. I did a quick search and I found it for about 20 bucks. So again, a lot of these repairs are ones that you can do yourself. They're very simple, they're very cheap. Don't pay a technician to do it. They're going to charge you an arm and a leg for something that's super simple. So now what you want to do is just go ahead and put that back on the same way that you took it off. Make sure that the ring, the ring will come off, so you might want to tighten it up a little bit. And you want to make sure that you get it all the way down so that it doesn't leak. once you got it on, just go ahead and screw it back in place. Now you can go ahead and take your dispenser, just get it back on there like that. I usually will just hold it with my hand as best I can, take the drill and then screw it down, try to hold it in place. And then you just take your tabs that are right here and slide them back into those holes. You want to make sure that it's pushed in all the way. So your dispenser right here, the plastic part on the bottom, you need to make sure that it comes up over the lip right here so it can push all the way through. And then you just put your screws that hold it in place back in. And pop your drawer back in. Okay, that's it for the bellow replacement. Now your machine is back to working the way it should. Catch you next time.